Welcome if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back. If you're new here, my name's Nicole. I'm going through a health, fitness, weight loss journey myself. I'm also a physical therapist. I'm down 35 pounds with the help of a GLP-1, but regardless, I've still made a lot of changes in my life to get on that healthy habit. So when I get off, it doesn't come back. So I'm gonna take you through a full day of eating, what I eat in the day, some tips, tricks, just to make sure I'm getting the most out of my nutrition for the day. So if you're ready to get the inside scoop, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. I just woke up like 30 minutes ago. Today's Monday and I don't work out on Mondays because honestly, Mondays are tough. Mondays are tough for anyone. We're getting back into the work week and I used to try to work out on Mondays, but it was always not working. I would just like wake up, hit snooze. So I just changed my schedule and I don't work out on Mondays. I take Mondays as a rest day. However, that doesn't mean I change my eating. Just because I'm not moving as much, I don't change or like decrease my calories or anything. I eat as if it were a normal day. My breakfast is not like the greatest. It definitely could probably be more nutritious and bigger, but I've never been a breakfast person. Like even in high school, I don't know what it is, but my body just does not like to eat in the morning. However, if you're a woman, do not do that. There's so much research out there about how women need to be eating food within the first 30 minutes to an hour when they wake up. We should not be doing that intermittent fasting stuff. It messes with our hormones way more than it does to a man. I can't spitball like certain studies right now, but I know it's out there, so just do Google research, honestly, and eat your dang food. With that being said, I try to force myself to eat in the morning, so it's a protein bar. And the research out there is pretty much you should focus on eating protein in the morning. Regardless, I think some of it comes down to like just get calories into your body versus nothing. So protein bar it is. And I love the Built Puff bars. They're so hard to find because I feel like they're always sold out, at least the flavors that I like. And this gets me 15 grams of protein, so it's not a ton, but it's enough to start my day. Also enough to eat before I have coffee, because I really try to make sure I'm having protein before coffee. Again, better for your body. So good. I'm gonna eat this and then it's time for coffee. Duh. For my coffee, I've had it on here before. I brewed it last night and put it in the fridge because we don't have ice, so I needed it to be cold. So my iced coffee has no ice, sadly. For my coffee, super simple. All I do is an espresso coffee and then a Chobani creamer. And I choose Chobani mainly for the ingredients. If you're lactose intolerant, Chobani ain't it for you. The ingredients literally only have milk, cream, cane sugar, natural flavors, vanilla extract. I love an ingredient list that is minimal. I used to do like all the sugar-free coffee creamers. I don't know what's in those, so I switched to Chobani and I just do a little. Still looking for that birthday cake one. I don't think I will find it. If you watch like my last vlog, I found a different birthday cake creamer. It was like a Califia Farms almond milk birthday cake creamer. Don't buy it. It wasn't good. Just missing ice, but this will do. That's my morning and what I do to get me started. I'm gonna hop on, start working, and then I will see you whenever I come back from my next meal. It is about 12 o'clock and it's time for lunch. I'm definitely behind on what I should be eating today. Monday morning work from home chaos has just taken over and I just got stuck in the weeds. And usually I'll eat like a mid-morning snack, but have not had time. I also haven't shown like my water, but I drink 1 to 2 of these a day with electrolytes. For lunch, we're doing some leftover steak, and then I bought these like little salad kits. So I'm gonna put that, have like a little steak salad. Now, one thing about being on a GLP-1, or not even if you're on a GLP-1, just even if you're trying to lose weight, and I'm sure you've heard this before because this is not new groundbreaking science, you have to be focusing on protein. There's a lot of misconceptions with GLP-1s and some of the side effects. For example, we'll talk about sorry, I don't mean to be waving a knife. Hair loss. So I'm not gonna lie on here. My hair, since starting a GLP-1, yeah, I've lost some. Now, it's hard to tell because around the time I started a GLP-1, I used to have my hair cut all one length, and then I got layers, like a ton of layers, so that I could debulk some of like the end because I just have so much and it's so heavy. So it's hard to tell, is my hair thinner because I'm losing hair, or is it the layers? I don't know. Regardless, this is the last time you're gonna see me with long hair because I'm chopping it. But anyways, back to my point. A GLP-1 doesn't necessarily cause hair loss. What causes hair loss is malnutrition, which typically occurs on a GLP-1 because we're not eating enough. And then there are also some people on a GLP-1 who get super nauseous from the medication, and they're just really trying to eat anything that sounds good to them. And if you look at their protein intake, I mean, they might be getting like 20 grams of protein a day, which is not good. That is definitely malnutrition. That is where you're gonna see your hair loss, your like what they call Ozempic face, where, you know, like that is just all down to you're not eating enough protein. So I got my steak. Prioritize protein, whether you're on a GLP-1 or just trying to lose weight, gain muscle, whatever it is, you gotta prioritize your protein intake. And that brings me to how I pretty much structure my day. I've said on here before, I don't track my food. It's not healthy mentally for me. I come from a background of not having the best relationship with food. And like I've also stated, tracking, I'm a very type A person. So if I track food and it doesn't go to plan, it stresses me out. I will mentally track my protein. So I'm not necessarily logging it into an app or anything, but in my head, I'm very aware of how much protein I've gotten that day. I just let the rest fall into place. On a good day, the amount of protein I get is like 120 to 130 grams of protein. I definitely aim to not get any less than 90. And with that being said, I try to focus my protein sources on real food. So you saw me eat a protein bar for breakfast. That is gonna be my only supplement of protein for the day. I try not to like put too much processed protein in my body because it doesn't make me feel good. I feel bloated, I don't digest it as well. So I try to get from real food like steak, meat, whatever. And even if you're a vegetarian, you still need to prioritize protein. You can get it from a bunch of other sources that are not animal based. Boom. Steak salad, baby. I love steak. I probably eat too much red meat, but I'm gonna eat this and I will see you with the next snack meal, whatever I decide today. We're back. Work has been kicking my butt today. With that being said, I need a snack. For a snack, I'm gonna have just some trail mix. I buy these from Costco. Perfect, like self-serve, fun little snack. It's not like a ton of protein, but there's almonds, cashews, so a lot of good healthy fats in here, with of course a fun little sweet treat of M&Ms. There's not like ever 3 of these in here, so. But this is my afternoon snack. It is time for dinner. For dinner, we have been ordering from Cook Unity. This is not sponsored. We just started it. We're just kind of trying it out. We've done Factor meals in the past. Not a fan. Not a fan. It wasn't the taste of the meals. It was just what they were made with. I just felt like they had a lot of high fat meals, and my stomach could tell that they were just cooking with a lot of oil. So we're trying Cook Unity. It'd be nice to cook a nice wholesome meal at home. We have just found that we're so busy with work. Even though I work from home, it's not like I have the freedom to cook dinner while I'm working because I'm on the phone. And then my wife is out in the field and driving all day, so the last thing that she wants to do when she gets home is cook. So we're just trying Cook Unity to see if we like it. As far as ease of our schedule, definitely has helped. I believe Cook Unity is local chefs. Today I'm gonna be doing the chicken parmesan and marinara. One serving is 50 grams of protein. These are super simple. Pretty much you just put them in the oven for 15 minutes, heat them up, and you eat it. Like I said, this is not sponsored, but as far as we've been using it for about 3 weeks now, so my opinion up to this point right now this could change, because I know that if you go back in some of my videos, I think I have a video of me eating Factor and I was all for it, but fast forward, the stomach was not for it after a couple weeks on it. So 3 weeks of eating Cook Unity, I feel like they definitely have cleaner options, and when you filter their food, you can filter out like dairy or gluten, whatever your preferences are, and there's still a lot of options if you have like specific allergies. Versus with Factor, I felt like when you filtered it out, it gave you like 3 meals to choose from, which is not enough. So if anyone else has used this before and they love it, hate it, let me know, especially if you don't like it and I shouldn't be eating this. Do your girl salad. Let me know. Pre-dinner snack, because my wife just got home with leftover Moe's. So I'm eating some chips and queso. Chips and queso is the way to my soul. Weight loss doesn't have to be restrictive. It's about balance. That is dinner. I have not tried this from them before, so. Pretty good. Finishing off with some peppermint tea and just a little bit of honey for a nice little soothing drink. And that concludes my what I eat in a day. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.